Kay daming tanong, walang sagot, nasasaktan, di alam ang dahilan. May nakabibinging pulong, natatakot, di maintindihan, ng sugat ang puso't isipan. Manalig ng hindi maligaw.
God has a fountain of giving nature. He enjoys giving.
Sa dalangin,
How much do you give? How often do we give?
matakot, huwag mabahala kung bumuhos ang ulan. Ano mang pagsubok man.
This fourth Sunday of Lent, we are called to look at ourselves and see how much we give for prayer, almsgiving, and fasting.
Namulos pangako niya'y di kaiwanan. Ilang ulit ng kaniyang napatunayan.
I have read a story somewhere. This is all I could remember of it. There was a kid who very much longed for his father's love and presence. He wanted to play with his father, but his father couldn't give a time for him. His father was a busy person and had no time for him. He used to go home late after work. At night, when the kid was asleep, father would usually arrive. In the morning, even on weekend mornings, it was impossible for them to be together and play. The child kept on wondering and thinking until one day he got an idea. He got a chance to talk to his father. "Papa, how much do you earn from work?" he asked. "Not very much, my son." "Why do you ask?" His father said to him. "I saved money for many months now, Papa. I had not used my school snacks allowance just to save it because I really wanted to play with you. But since you are busy and you can't leave work, I would ask you one day to play with me. Just for one day, Papa. If my savings would have reached the amount you earned for one day, I will ask you to play with me. I shall pay you the same amount you received from a day's work." We give money to children. We give toys, we give food, we give medicines when they get sick, we give new clothes, we give mobile phones, we give them love. We give them time, we give attention, we give security, we give them education, we give them a bright future. However, how much do you give? How often do we give? Do they really need what we give? God gives. He is a giver God. For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son. This fourth Sunday of Lent, we are called to look at ourselves and see how much we give for prayer, almsgiving, and fasting. In the first reading, it seems that the princes of Judah, the priests, and the people did not give much to God. When they give much, it is not for God. What they gave was infidelity. It was all disgusting in the eyes of God. But the non-giving people did not hinder God from His giving nature. God sent again and again prophets to bring non-giving people back to Him. He even sent a non-Israelite, king of Persia, to give them hope and deliverance from all evils that the world is giving them. God continued to give His mercy and compassion. In the right time, God gave His Son to the world, even if the world is a non-giving world. God's giving nature went on and on. It seems that God has a fountain of giving nature. He enjoys giving. Allowing His Son, Jesus, to die on the cross is the greatest act of God's giving. This is acknowledged in the second reading, which is taken from the letter of Paul to the Ephesians, chapter 2, verses 4 to 10. Paul says to the Ephesians that God is rich in love and mercy. Even if Ephesians were not faithful, the ever-giving Son, Jesus, who died on the cross, saved them. Ephesians were gifted of salvation. We must remember this fourth Sunday of Lent, the gracious and giving God. We pray with the psalm, "Let my tongue be silenced if I forget you, the ever-giving God." Thank you so much for watching. God bless you more and always. I'll catch you up next weekend.
Sa iyong